The Acer Swift X takes ultra-portable PC design to the next level. It's part of a new segment of Swift devices that come with a dedicated GPU. And we'll get to which one there is on this laptop in just a bit, but essentially, you're looking at a very powerful laptop that's just 1.39 kilograms and only 17.9 millimeters thin. Its dual-tone color finish is standout, and in the hand, the metal chassis feels solid. The lid will attract a few smudges here and there, but they're fairly well concealed and wear off after just a few minutes. There's a convenient indent up front to pick up the lid, and the motion to open it up feels smooth too, although you need to slightly support the base of the laptop when doing so. The Acer Swift X also rests at an angle, which is one of the many cooling techniques that Acer has used to make sure that the laptop stays cool throughout usage. Now, most of your interaction will be from that 14-inch IPS panel up front, complete with blue light protection. It comes with 300 nits of brightness, sRGB support, and fairly good viewing angles. We haven't seen any issues with the panel, and we think you'd be able to edit video and watch multimedia content alike on the panel. In fact, the latter is also supported by DTS-powered speakers, which do the job but don't quite have the best richness. They're bottom firing and don't muffle easily, but also don't get as loud as some of the modern day laptops we've tested. Arguably, a big selling point for the Swift X is hardware. You've got AMD's Ryzen 7 5800U chip in here alongside the NVIDIA RTX 3050 Ti GPU and 16 gigabytes of RAM that's distributed in the 2 slots available. There's no question that you'll be able to edit 4K videos, high quality photos, multitask, and even game just fine with the hardware on board, especially with up to 2 terabytes of SSD storage possible. Acer also claims that the 59-watt battery on this thing will deliver up to 17 hours of backup. But while we'll have to use the laptop a bit more extensively to test out performance, it does take around 1 hour and 30 minutes to fully charge the battery. As for thermals, Acer's got an air inlet keyboard here, which takes in air that way, and a unique fan, but its effectiveness is not something that we can comment on, especially with this preview sample unit of the machine. Speaking of the keyboard, it's fairly well distributed and easy to adapt to, but the keys do feel slightly mushy and not as tactile as we would like. The trackpad though feels truly premium. The clicks are satisfying and tracking is pretty good too. It's also nice that Acer has maintained a rich selection of ports on the Swift X despite the thin chassis. We're particularly happy about the inclusion of a Type-C USB 3.2 Gen 2 port, which can also charge the machine on top of data transfer. Biometrics like a fingerprint scanner, as well as the availability of a web camera supporting Windows Hello authentication, is here too. And looking at this from an overall standpoint, Acer has done a pretty good job with the Swift X in making a package that's good for everyone. We'd love to test a full retail version of the device when we get our hands on one, and the Swift X is set to be available sometime in the summer. We'll keep you updated about local availability and pricing down in the description as well. And while you're down there, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the latest tech all around the world. That's about it for this first look though. Stay tuned for more coming up. This was Vaibhav, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.